Alright folks, the deck is Reno LPG Mage. The goal of the deck is to survive the early turns, clear our opponent's boards, and make use of some of the interesting tech options that we now have in this deck, including things like Irondeep Trogg to punish some of the quest decks, as well as Boom Pistol Bully to slow down some of the Shutterwalk decks. And from there, we just look to reduce the cost of our minions, use them wisely, and kill our opponent. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I don't even know how good Fire Sale is on this one. It's probably worth keeping. Like, I have no personal attachment to it. JC, thank you for the 11 months. Alright. This is not on the list of decks I expected today, but then again, very few are. Okay, I can probably pitch this away now. Double Juggernaut incoming, not if I manage to Rat or Mutanus their Juggernaut, which is more likely in this matchup than in the regular Questline Warrior.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Snow problem. I love it. That is fine. I wasn't really hoping for a lot of value off of that Trogg anyway. In fact, I was kind of concerned that it would just board block me. But problem solved, I guess. Unbelievable. I was going to kill the scientist. I smell a sniper too. No? What? There's no reason to believe they're sniping here. Okay, well maybe the fact that they didn't make that attack the turn before and then made it after I drew the ice block is a little suspicious. But even then, I don't know. They did emote when you drew the secret. They emoted so quickly though it couldn't have possibly have been related to the stream sniping, because they did it immediately as I drew the ice block, didn't they? And they're like, even with no delay, there is a slight delay just for like encoding and uploading. They emoted the Lothab, not the draw. I don't know.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I don't know what I want off of this yet. I know what I want off of this though, so sure hope I hit it this time. Oof, God, that buff actually matters. It's unlikely we get the Ragara. Nice. Unless they greed for the Brann. But if they only go one Juggernaut here or one Rokara, then it's impossible for us to hit the Rat. Which they should absolutely just go for it. Like, there's no reason to be greedy right now. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I make this look easy. Well played.
That's the first weapon they get. Hey Roffle, if you're running 10 mana Reno, why not run Mass Polymorph? Because those two cards are not comparable in any way. And you explicitly want to run very few spells in this deck because it decreases your consistency of Tortollan. But the real reason is that they're two different cards that do very different things.
Watch closely as I make everyone disappear. Feel the fury of the mountain.
Wait, they got a Zephrys. They can pop the block if they draw enough, right? So I need to be aware of that they can hit a flare.
Got a job for me?
I might just go here and then here for removal. I thought Odd doesn't run Zeph. They got a South Sea Scandrel into Zeph. So we know they have Zeph in hand.
Oh, brother, have you heard from Yuridan lately?
I ain't talking.
What are you hiding? Your wish is my suggestion. Your wish is my suggestion.
I'm desperate for card draw right now. And I don't think I need your access. That rat was disgusting though. Most things that they dump onto the board here are other than that. Why? We have the whatever. What can I get up with it? It's gonna offer spells that I can't play, right? I just need tempo here. I have clears with the Zephs. Yeah. That's probably my Harrison turn. Like two. Oh my god. Really? I needed to go face?
We're gonna need more gunpowder.
There goes the block. No, you just go face there, right? Okay. It's a good draw. Let's get two more.
No waves can sink this ship.
Cool. Fine. I honestly don't know how I close this out. Bloodlust.
Look what
They're 1 off right now, but
Trust the pirate's code.
0 off right now. If they go face, they're not clearing, which means I can get Zeph lethal. They know I have the Zephs. So they've got to clear this. Yeah. Got lifesteal.
The future is ours.
Muzzle their magic.
Behold the tools of creation.
Double pump Azarano, extra Starwind, high mountain ice room for mana spice coming right up.
Behold the tools of creation. Behold the tools of creation.
We're gonna be rich. My spellbook's
Behold
running
the
light.
tools
Muzzle
of
their
creation.
magic.
Job's done.
Should at least be able to trade one of these off, right? Nope. That was unfortunate. I was really counting on being able to trade a minion off here.
Gotta get through me. No, it's not. En passant. I'm out of cards.
It's 12. I need 15 damage. 7 or 27. I need 15.
Your wish is my suggestion.
14 damage off of that. So that brings it to 19.
Thought I had more time.
It's gonna go with this.
Put your faith in the light.
Will Zeph ever give the Archivist? No. Classic and basic cards only. Got another Brawl and another Flurry. But that's why I wanted to get the repetitive damage from the weapon. Okay. It's never going to give me Avenging Wrath, is it? How much does Avenging Wrath cost? 6. So what if I go
What would make us rich?
here,
Your wish
here?
is my suggestion.
Could also give me Harrison or Ooze.
Well played.
God.
Thought I had more time.
I picked the... Oh my god, I'm so tilted by that.
Feel the power. Don't test me.
Unbelievable. Alright, I guess I lose. Thanks, Zeph.
Tusks won't stop shattering.
It should have given me Harrison there at least. Or, Ooze. They got another one?!
Trust the pirate's code.
Zeph doesn't read cards though? No, but they had like a 4 durability weapon, right? Like, I understand that he doesn't know what to do there, but like, weapon removal with a weapon equipped makes sense. And I just keep drawing cards. That was infuriating.
Well played.
Yeah, exactly. Xeno gets it. 100% of your cards must be wild, but 80% of your cards also must be new cards. That's the Twitch chat expectation. Alright, I'm just going to keep for Big Priest and go here and then here into Sheep for their Shadow Essence. And then we've got Amazing Reno as well.
Not too quickly.
Aren't all cards wild? Yep. But they have to be exclusive to the wild format, otherwise you're not allowed to play the...
Mind if I roll
They must all be exclusive to the wild format, otherwise you're not allowed to play the deck in wild, according to Twitch chat.
muzzle their magic?
I get this trade. Maybe it's like Zyrella Priest with some sort of combo at the top end. In which case the Sheep game plan still might be useful. Could just be Reno now. Kind of looking more like Reno. Doesn't sound like Twitch chat has your best interest in mind. No, they absolutely never do. But there's also like multiple competing voices coming from one entity, so it's like disorienting to hear people simultaneously say there aren't enough new cards in this deck and there aren't enough wild cards in this deck. So it's like you can't please everybody is the moral of that story. Okay, it's not Reno. Inner Fire combo, but then, like, why are you running Loot Hoarder in that deck?
We hunger for vengeance. At last, a worthy disciple.
Break it, you buy it.
Wait, I picked the wrong one then, the second one. Okay, I'm just not playing that on curve, I guess. Looks like APM Priest. Oh, right, there's a new APM combo, isn't there? But then if that's the case, why did they dump the Radiance? Aren't those part of the combo?
Do you like to play with fire? Serve or die.
The new APM using the 1/4 Elemental? What 1/4 Elemental? You just, there's a card that like buffs stuff in hand and then you play a boar. There's no new APM Priest? Yeah, it is the Elemental. That's the one. After a friendly minion is healed, give it +2 attack. No, that's not the one. Maybe it is. Thought there's something that buffs stuff in hand. Yeah, every spell played this gives this minion in hand +1/+1. Yeah, I was right. There is one.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
It's with Stormpike Quartermaster. And then the test subject combo. So it's Radiant Test Subject, Stormpike Quartermaster, and then you cycle through the Reborn, Topsy, Power Word Shield if you need it. Otherwise, just flip it between the Reborn card and the Topsy. And then you play a boar from hand. That's a 6-mana combo. I'm not gonna die here, right?
You're in my hands now.
Well, apparently now I'm really not gonna die. I was kinda hoping for a...
Cool,
Wait, why isn't this green?
cool.
Quest Warrior still just as strong, or has that changed at all? Yeah, it's still just as strong. It just traded one bad matchup for another. Togg? That would make the Loot Hoarder make sense, right? If it's Togg. In which case I can use the Mutanus. I can even go Mutanus into Zola. It's alarming. "14-14 Mutanus would have won the game." Yes. In hindsight, it would have, but like I didn't know it was Mechatheon at the time, and I had no reason to assume that it was. And in the end, this also wins the game. So like, the Mutanus at that stage was riskier with higher upside. The Dirty Rat, and the reason that I played it is because it was low risk, because it was good regardless of what their combo was. Because assuming it was the Togg combo, I needed 2 minions to get hit. And that's, I didn't know if they had any in hand because they could have been in deck still. Actually, we reduced the cost of that to 6, right? It's not bad. Now I can develop on 1 without like feeling bad about losing value because of the Deepwater in hand. Okay, that means next turn we draw the ice block 100% of the time if history is any indicator. Oh my god. Is this a mad scientist value? Looks like Tax Paladin, which is brutal because Weblord exists. Yeah, that card. Let's deny the second one at least. Loon, thank you for the 12 months. Is this a sub? I believe it is, thank you.
Put this apple on your head.
I sure am glad I'm not running a deck with extensive battle cries. That would make me look pretty foolish right now, wouldn't it? Actually a good hit. I just need to find either Fire Sale or Spammy. Even Varden would be pretty helpful. Oh, that was a gift. Wait, those attacks feel... Ha-ha! Get wrecked. I think they're running a little bit less burst right now, aren't they? So that they can squeeze it. Well, this might protect the block for one more turn. And it could hit the Fire Sale, which would be pretty nutty, so let's see what it gets. Nice. There's also the way that I hoped that that would go, but wasn't sure. You must have another call or oh, Drekthar. Okay.
True strength comes from within.
Wait, Drekthar doesn't work the same way. Oh, I guess he summons them both at the same time, but it doesn't work the same way as call. Oop. Oof. Yeah. Just gotta make it to the Reno, I think, and I'll be alright.
The light dims, but we
That means I probably don't want to play the wait for it. Oh, what a draw. Oh my god. Ah ha. Ah. Yep. Now I might not even need to emergency Reno. That's both Weblords down. They could still have a rally. Yeah, probably just go ahead and poof this. They have one card left.
Watch closely. I make
Oof.
disappear.
Okay.
The victory
Yeah.
is yours. The light shall bring victory. Your curiosity will be the end of you.
Well, can't book of Specters into our spells if we draw all of our spells.
The Irondeep mine is mine.
Okay. I'm not going to play the Book of Specters on 2.
Death does not scare me.
Is there a streamer mode for Hearthstone to make names anonymous in ladder? It only makes your opponent's name anonymous. That's why their name says your opponent. Why Trogs? Because they're a good card in the metagame. Is this deck good? Jack hit top 50 legend. They list not dissimilar to it, so certainly has potential. Need to find Devolving Missiles or Amplified Snowflurry.
Is someone injured?
Your wish is my suggestion.
Break it, you buy it.
I wasn't ever getting to the battle cry on that anyway, so.
The Irondeep mine is mine. Death does not scare me.
Mutanus? I mean, that was a good hit. I'm happy it hit Mutanus because I did not want to draw that card in this matchup where it does not matter. And does not help me. What is that card that they keep pointing towards the Mutanus? Really need to find Reno the Relicologist here. Yeah, that card.
I can't target that.
4, 5, 8.
Break it, you buy it.
2, 5, 6, 10, 13.
Break it, you buy it.
Unfortunate, but still a good draw.
We're gonna have some fun. Well done.
Yeah, that was probably the best outcome. That one's a bit more of a bummer, but like I've got the Zola in hand. So as long as we're not dead here, I think it's okay. Okay, that's still fine. Wow. Wow. Wow, indeed. I've actually got a lot of options for how I want to do this. I think this is the way I want to go.
Break it, you buy it.
We're gonna have some fun.
You have been.
Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Huynh, Fizzle Jizzix, Gian Rusi, Battlefly, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Horback, Noggleshire, Nate Drex, Saint Arthur, Shadow1 TV, Sognusman, and Fanfix.